You know, I was speaking earlier today with the UK Prime Minister, Prime Minister Starmer. He gave me a call, he wanted to speak, because he has come to the same conclusion that we came to a few months ago. Yeah, finally, yeah. Well, it's okay, better late than never, better late than never. But that the world has changed. And that our old relationship with the United States is over. Is over. And the world that I lived through my whole life, open global trading system, sponsored by the United States, that world is over. Okay? This is a big change. These are a big series of changes. And I was reminded, you know, of another UK Prime Minister, Winston Churchill. And Winston Churchill, this is a comment on Ottawa, it's going to have to change. Lots of things have to change in Ottawa, which is part of what the election's about. But Winston Churchill, yeah. There is the most famous photograph of Winston Churchill hangs in the Chateau Laurier, the equivalent of the Empress Hotel. Some of you will have seen it. And it's the one where he's glowering at the camera because the photographer, Karsh, had taken his cigar away. It's true, also true apparently. But this photo was taken at a moment that Churchill described as the hinge of fate. It was at the end of 1941. The Allies had had a string of losses, culminating in Pearl Harbor. The world's future hung in the balance. And he had gone to see FDR, he'd come up to see Mackenzie King to hold the alliance together and move forward. And actually from that point things changed. So it was a hinge moment. We are living through a hinge moment. We are living through a hinge moment. And we're not coming together, unfortunately, with our American ally. It's a hinge moment caused by our American ally. But we are coming together as Canadians, and this is what is fundamental. So our response to these series of tariffs, and if you saw the headlines over the weekend, more coming on our softwood lumber, 50,000 people employed, 50,000 people in this province, 2% of our GDP, one of our biggest exports, livelihoods being attacked again by the Americans. Our response, shameful, agree, shameful. Our response is to fight and protect and to build. We are going to fight. And we are fighting. We are fighting the Americans. We are fighting the Americans everywhere they understand. We're fighting the Americans in the pocketbook. We have retaliatory tariffs on them. We just hit them again in the auto sector. And we're fighting them in the courts, and we're fighting them in the courts. But and we will win. We will win eventually on those fronts. But we have learned a lesson. We've learned a lesson, which is that we have to look out for ourselves. And we have to take care of each other. And that's what this election is about.